Where's your... Hello? Hello, baby boy. What doing, Gerry? What doing? I see a little nose. Boy. Morning, Anho. Good morning, Hansan. Morning, Zara. Good morning, Joe and Balin and Cow. How you all doing? How's it going? It's dark in here because I've had to keep the kitchen door closed. Good morning, Bubble. Because the dishwasher's going off and it goes whoosh, 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 which might get distracting. Good morning. Wait, did I say Bubble or did I say that in my head? Good morning, Bubble and Annie and Saffron. Sapphire, thank you very much for the 11 months. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh, someone gave me a little donation last night. That's very kind of them. It literally says someone donated, so I don't know who that is, but thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Vamp. Morning, Cosmic. And Gvote and Newsy and David and Rob. Does Fifi like the dishwasher noises? I don't think she's that bothered by them. It's playing an ad, but you can still hear me. Good morning, Shadow. Sometimes it does that. If you're on desktop, I think it will pop you above the chat and you get like a mini stream whilst the ad goes on. Good morning, Cole and Ravine. How are you all doing? How's it going? You're on mobile? Huh. I thought it was Wednesday breakfast and I thought, it's Tuesday, they've got the day wrong. It's like poor Twonk in the Discord the other day being like, a little something for your Sunday evening. I can't remember who it was, but they were like, it's Monday. Morning, Boba. Good morning, Lapoto. How you doing? Good morning, Kinetic. Fifi is very excited for breakfast. Just before I started the stream, I was literally pressing the button, so I don't think it got caught at the beginning. But she just saw me sit down and she just ran over so excitedly. Good morning, Tom. Fifi? Oh. What was I going to say? I had a really weird dream last night, but I didn't record it because it was one of those ones that felt very all over the place. There was some big thing going on, and the big thing is the one thing that I can't remember. I can just remember these odd little details of other bits and bobs that were happening. But yeah, there was some sort of you can record your dreams. Well, Kirsty and I have got into the habit of as soon as we wake up, I have a voice recorder on my phone. And as soon as I wake up, I'll just press go on the voice recorder and I'll just record it, retell it. But I have a feeling that one of the good morning, Rob, morning, Sarah. One of the dreams that I did recently that I've not done on Comfort Zone yet, but I have a feeling I was just half asleep still, and it's probably going to be one of the ones that's I had a huge bus and just wouldn't stop going. So I don't know if it's usable, but we shall see. But Shadow, you should try it, and then you should come on Comfort Zone. That is my decree. Good morning, Harry. Bunnies, I'm trying to reach for your breakfast, but you are excited. Hang on. Okay, I'm going to try to just give, because Gerry keeps getting distracted, I'm just going to try and give half breakfast today and then do half later. You think you're not interesting? No, of course you are. You'd be a lovely guest to have on. You'd be very lovely. I think this is the thing, we thought that no one would want us to do a podcast, and now we've done 50 episodes, so it's amazing what people will enjoy falling asleep to. But no, every time we have a guest on, people always prefer the guest to us. So you can just continue that tradition. I know there was an episode last week. We ended up having to miss one because Kirsty wasn't feeling very well, bless her. So yeah, we had to skip a week after we hit 50. But there should be one this week, fingers crossed, if she's feeling a wee bit better. After hearing Rythian's storytelling voice the other day on TTT, I think you should get him in to read some stories for Comfort Zone. He has such a lovely voice. I've always said that he should do audiobooks because I think people would really enjoy those. I've been told I have a nice voice. You do! And also, there's no pressure to... Like, we had Xylus on, and Xylus doesn't even have dreams. So we had a non-dream podcast episode. But it was still good. It was still good. I watched your Warrior Cats roleplay stream. I can confirm you are very interesting. I think the thing is, like, it's very easy to think that we're not interesting because we are like the base level for us, if that makes sense. We already know everything that we know. So therefore we don't find ourselves very interesting. But to other people are fascinating. So it's you just have to think of it like that. Good morning, Jack. Good morning, Garbage Cat. I like to imagine Alex keeps popcorn by the bed for a snack while he listens to your night adventures. I forgot to say on the podcast, actually. Morning, Lifelike, and good morning, Rodney. I was just stroking Alex's face in my sleep the other night. I don't know why. I don't know what I was dreaming about, but he was just like, you just kept on touching my face. Shadow, anytime. You'd be very welcome anytime. As long as you don't record at 5 a.m. my time. We are happy to move, really. The other day we recorded with someone in Australia. We managed to find the time that worked for the both of us. So we're flexible. Anytime, as long as it's 5 a.m. Okay, 5:30. There you go. Compromise. But yeah, 5 a.m. the dreams will be fresh in your head. True. Or we could just have a Honk Shoo Mimi podcast, and then it could be live, like very fresh dreams. Okay. He finished all of his breakfast before he went. So hopefully if I put out more breakfast later, he'll still be hungry for it. This is the plunge. This is the plunge. Boop, boop, boop. Shadow sleeping for half the podcast and then turns up. I was going to say something naughty then. Should I say it? Okay, Rodney said it. I was going to be like, who do you think I am? Rams? Oh, I don't want to start a war with Rams. No. I just heard about his recent late showing up to 0 degrees. Clipped and shipped. No. We're hoping that Rabs can come on Comfort Zone as well. Fingers crossed. Every time I do TTT, people always say that I've been up the longest. I think people do like wake up just before it, as far as I can tell. I do need to. I need to learn TTT. I vaguely have an idea. I mean, I played it like 10 years ago, I want to say. But I guess I need to brush up on all the strange Yogs rules and stuff. And I'd also just want to do it with like, I'd want it to be a very like chill people if I was going to do it the first time. I mean, I'm sure everyone's chill, but I wouldn't want anyone to tell me off. I literally have notes for how to open doors because I forget. Oh my gosh. Maybe could you guide me? Could I join TTT and you just be my mentor? um I don't think they'd want me on 0 degrees. Not the people on but I imagine the people who listen to 0 degrees would find me very vanilla if I was on an episode. They'd be like, this isn't the advice we wanted. This isn't the spicy advice we wanted. I ordered salsa and I got hummus. What the heck? Oh my gosh, imagine if I could have a frienderman. But then Rithian would just kill me every time. Because he would hate to see me there. What if I was a cute little frienderman? I do have a degree. I have a degree in taking pictures though, so I don't know if it really counts as a proper degree. I don't count it. I count it as a very expensive piece of paper. I also listen to 0 degrees and would love Bronchicast. Maybe we should do another whatchamacall, a pickaxe week where we all do a cheeky switcheroo, because that was really fun last time. I loved recording in person and recording with Simon as well, because we did that same week, just because the setup was there. I'm hoping to start getting into the habit of, if Kirsty comes down to Bristol to record in person, although it is like a little bit of a faff to organise, I think it's worth it to because when we record on Discord, there's always going to be that delay and there's always going to be talking over each other a little bit. Can I ask what day you record? Generally we record on Thursdays just because of Kirsty usually doing Wednesday recordings. But we're actually recording today after stream just because I can't do Thursday. So we move it around quite a lot, but Thursday is our usual day. But we tend to Anhu, I don't know what we're recording after stream, I'm streaming right now. I meant after afternoon stream. She might be in today, I don't know. I'll do a leak for either way, and you can just delete as applicable. Kirsty's not in TTT today, actually, I heard. So don't tell anyone. Okay, and now, did you hear Kirsty's going to be in TTT today? Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. Okay, now whichever one is right, I was right. I assume she's in today, though, because when she said about doing about recording, I'm pretty sure she said in the afternoon. I don't know. Schrodinger's Kirsty, she is. Is this a double leak or no leak at all? Is it a leak so leaky that it mopped itself up? But I assume she's in it fairly regularly. I like looking in on the channel when people are recording. I like to, you're going to out me for leaks? Oh no. I like looking in on the channel and just seeing, I just like looking at the names and being like, oh, I hope they're having fun. There's just something nice about seeing a big group of people in a voice channel together. Is that sad? I just sort of look at it and be like, aw, you little weenie. Now does it still manage to leak it first? Oh my gosh. I heard, oh wait, no, that is leaks. I can't say things about Doubters, but I really want to. Good morning, Food Cart. How's it going? How be do? Maybe I can. It's something that was said in the Civ episode that goes out today. So it's not really bad because it is going out and it's not related to the game at all. It doesn't give away any of the actual Civ stuff. But it literally made me like cry with laughter when I heard it, because it was just such such a himbo moment for doubters, and it caught me off guard, and I was literally crying like 5 minutes later because I kept on thinking about it. But if anyone wants to have the fresh Civ experience, I won't. Okay, cover your ears for like 10 seconds if you don't want to hear what Doubter said. But it's literally just that Rythian says, halfway through a sentence, he goes, "Oh my gosh, it's snowing." And Doubters goes, "Outside?" That's it. I was like, Doubters, where else is it going to be happening? I don't know why I found it so funny, but it just made me laugh for the longest time. Oh, bless him. Yes, Doubters, outside the window. Did you know that Doubters invited me to do a Civ recording and said it would be 9 hours long at 5 a.m. and then he didn't even show up? That does sound about right. Good morning, Shadow Dragon. How you doing? And good morning, Molly. Bless him. Bless him. Maybe he even looked out the window despite living in different countries. I like to imagine that he did. Oh, bless him. Doubters is just so, like, he's just so one of a kind. He's just so Doubters sometimes. Oh no, thank you so much for gifting us up to Shadow. That's so kind of you. I'm going to see if the bunnies want the rest of their breakfast. Doot, doot, doot. Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do. Don't mock Doubters because he may not have a roof. I mean, I guess he probably did mean, is it snowing in the game or something? Because I think that's what he meant instead of it being in real life. No, Gerry, my plan is foiled. Oh, I thought he was going to go for it. I thought I could trick him into second breakfast, but he's just a baby boy. He's just a baby boy. Maybe if I put it in the bowl. Maybe if I put it in the bowl. Sometimes Fifi's having a wonderful time. You have all the little bits. Why is Gerry scared of breakfast today? He just seems to... ever since it's got a little bit warmer, he's become more of a grazer. So he likes to have a little bit and then leave it, and then have a little bit and then leave it. But the problem is that Ffion is a vacuum. She doesn't leave it. Anything he leaves, she eats. So I was hoping that if I did breakfast in 2 little bits, he might have all of his. I've not ordered bun cam, but I have a reminder from Fifi. I have a reminder from Squid that I have left on unread, so that it will remind me when I go to my computer. Because maybe this is me being too finicky, but do you ever have things that you just prefer to do on either your phone or your PC? And for me, ordering stuff off of Amazon is something you do on a PC, not on a phone. I know there's no logic there whatsoever, but it's the same with, like, I can't send emails on my phone. I have to send them sat at my desktop. So yeah. There's nothing I prefer doing on my phone. Weirdly, I prefer tweeting from my phone. That's the one thing that I prefer to do is I find that it's easier to send tweets. Feels dangerous on phone. Yeah. Good morning, Limewood. How you doing? So yeah, I wanted to wait, but I've not actually been on my computer. Have I? No, because Alex was doing pee-pee. So I was off my computer last night. Oh, no, wait, no, I literally worked until like 12:30. I was there all the time, but I was there for work. Oh, that's the point. I had a naughty lie-in this morning, and I felt a little bit guilty because I do have so much work to do. But then I found out that the internet is down in the office, so I couldn't actually be doing the work anyway. So well done to me for having a lie-in and not having to get up and find out that I couldn't do work anyway. It is cooking today. I've set my is the naughty lion, Gerry? I've set my my sights quite high for today's baking stream. Gerry, look. Gerry. What's this? Yeah. No. Oh, I think she heard. Is there actually any left, Gerry, or did she just... Nope, the bowl's empty. Okay. She had all of them. Well, there you go. As soon as she hears the crunching, she just knows. Do you know what, actually, Saffron, having you said that, I was walking around the kitchen yesterday trying to like hold my camera up to where I think it should be, trying to get a good shot. And it's so awkward in our kitchen because we've got cupboards over every surface. Having me said that, I was just walking around and I was trying to find where I could have the shot. And it's basically either like a really high MySpace shot so you can see me and the surface, or just a really low shot that's just tummy. So those are the two options. So I guess I'm probably going to go for the tummy shot because that's easier. But I just wish that when they made our kitchen all those years ago, whenever the previous owners had their kitchen done, I just wish they had have thought about, streaming from the kitchen in the future. If we see the surface, can we see wild Banui in the background? Maybe. Put a cam in the ingredients so we can point of view being baked. That just gave me flashbacks to something I found out yesterday. You know the Culkin brothers? So there's Macaulay Culkin of Home Alone fame. And then there's Kieran Culkin of Succession fame. There's also Rory Culkin, who is currently famous for a scene he did in TV recently that involved nudity and strawberries. And I found out about this yesterday, and just you saying bowl was enough to bring it back. So yeah, but I'll leave any further investigation up to you. I won't spoil it for you. That's disgusting. Where? But yeah. But yes, apparently on a TV show called Swarm. And apparently also it was, what's the word? Not influenced. Inspired by a real life thing that Donald? Childish Gambino. Which Glover is he? It's not, wait, is Donald Glover or... I can never remember. He is Donald. I can never remember which Glover is which. Donald Glover. It's inspired by something he did IRL when he was trying to woo someone by being nonchalant with a with a bowl of cherries. Today I learned there are multiple Glovers. Yeah, is it Die Hard? Is it Die Hard that Danny Glover is in? But he must be Lethal Weapon. That's the one. That's the one. I knew it was one of those old school action films. On that note, I'm gonna go get ready for your meeting. I hope your meeting goes well. I hope your meeting goes well. It's just the two names are just too similar, and it's one of those things that I'm just like, I can't remember, because Donald sounds like it should be like an older generation name. What is noise? Fifi is doing some bun instructions. So I always think Donald Glover is going to be the older of the Glovers, but no. Very important renovations. She is. She is. Good work. Good work, Fifi. Keep it up. Unless Danny is short for Danis. Also, Crispin Glover? I don't think I know who Crispin Glover is, but the name sounds familiar. What would I know a Crispin Glover from? I remember once there was two people watching. Oh, he's the one in Overwatch. Are they a voice actor? He's in Back to the Future. Oh, I was asking a question. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I don't know. I do not know. I could ask Alexa. Alexa, who's Crispin Glover? An American actor, filmmaker, and artist. It doesn't particularly fill me in very much. What did he do? She stopped listening. The other day, Alexa on the screen was like, Crispin Glover played Marty's dad in Back to the Future. Oh, okay. 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 The other day, Alexa put up on their screen, because we've got one of the ones that has a screen. And, hello, Gerry. What was it it said? It said, ask me why the sand was wet. I was like, what? So I was like, Alexa, why was the sand wet? And Alexa just went, because the seaweed. And I was like, why would you do this? Why? Why would you do that to me? And occasionally they just do it. They just try and bait you in. But I fall for it. I do fall for it. I did. I got. I got. Because the sea needed a poo. You've conditioned your Alexa. Alexa just does it sometimes. Like, occasionally you just walk by and it'll be like, ask me what my favourite cat is. You're like, okay. I guess it's nice to have like a little conversation starter. He. A boy. Gerry, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Good morning, cow. It's he. He. Can I do the... da 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 da. Da 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 da. He. What are you thinking, Gerry? Good morning, Matara. How you doing? Good morning, Sam. Oh, I keep thinking that my hair is bugs. Keep getting these like little tickles. We've been to the vet today. Jojo's a baby. Oh, just a baby. Oh yeah, so I got distracted. Talking about my plan. My plan for later is basically okay. So for Alex and mine's anniversary. Oh, he moved. For Alex and mine's anniversary, every year. Oh, he did a little stretch. Every year we used to get a cream tea from this same place, but that place has closed down now. So I thought tomorrow I'm going to try and put together a cream tea. So today I want to, so for those who don't know, I can't remember if it's a cream tea or an afternoon tea, but whichever one. So you basically have like 4 different types of sandwiches, 4 different types of, wait, what are you eating? I thought he was eating his fluff for a second. 4 different types of miniature cakes or sweet treats, and then scones. So because I've always just ordered it, I've never really had to, or we've like gone to a place for it. I've never had to make the mini cakes before. So I thought for the baking stream today, I would try to, the aim, though I probably won't get all of it done, the aim is to try and make 4 different types of mini sweet treats and scones. But that's probably too much, and I probably won't be able to do all of it. So I'll do as much as I can. If I only get like 2 things done, then that's fine, because I can just make the rest off stream or tomorrow. But yeah, I've made a list of the 4 things I want to do, and just buy more ovens and trade. Well, this is the thing. See, one of the doughs needs to go in the fridge, and one of them is a mini cheesecake, so that doesn't need to bake anyway. So I figure that while the stuff is baking, I can be working on the other things. But the problem is I have to like really focus on when I bake things, so I'm worried that I will focus on nothing and make nothing. So if I go in between, somewhere in between making nothing and making all of the things, that seems like a good sort of middle ground to aim towards. Making some of the things. But yeah, one of them? That's the point, actually. I need to actually clean one of the trays, because at the moment I'm using it as a dig box for the hamster. So that's probably not ideal. And I hope I have enough baking parchment as well. But yeah, I'm trying to decide whether to like prep everything on stream or whether to do it before stream so that things go a bit smoother. I also only have 1 mixing bowl, so that could be another problem. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I also need to, I wrote out all of the recipes, and now I realized that I need to go through and half them, because a lot of them make like 12 mini cupcakes, and I really should only be making, I mean, I only need 2. so I do need to, but there's things that use the blender, so I'll try and like get that done. I'm trying to think what I can't remember what the like normal name for baking parchment is. Is it just baking paper? Grease-proof paper? I was trying to remember the other day and all I could think was baking parchment, which I think is quite an old school name for it. Paper. I found a set of stacking mixing bowls. I was thinking I should make 24 just to be safe. I should get more baking stuff. I did treat myself to a new baking tin for today. But yeah, hopefully it should be fun. Hopefully it won't be too much of a disaster. Too much. And if I try and get maybe some stuff measured out before, then I can just focus on doing the making of things. But I don't think I have enough bowls to have everything measured out before. Hello? You a baby? You a baby? Baking paper? You mean baking acoustic Amazon Kindle? Yeah. Don't let Rithian hear you as that. Look at this distinguished baby. Gerry, are you a baby? He's just so round today. Why are you so round? He's all tucked in. His little hands all tucked in. Look at he. What a good boy. What a good boy. What was I going to say? So yeah, that's the plan for today. 5 different things. But we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, I guess I'll try and do as much prep as I can so it can be like a proper baking show. In fact, maybe I'll just go and buy mini cupcakes. Here's some I didn't make earlier. Here's some Sainsbury's made earlier. I also have all the stuff to do all the sandwich mixes if I had even more time, but I thought you were making cheesecake. One of them is cheesecake. So, okay, the plan is scones, obviously, that's a must for an afternoon tea. Then the 4 sweet treats are blueberry cheesecake. Even though the recipe is strawberry cheesecake, I'm just going to put blueberries in instead. How difficult can it be? Mini Victoria sponges, lemon biscuits, and chocolate brownie. That is the plan. Wait, lemon meringue pie. I did think about making miniature lemon meringue pies, but I don't know. I don't know, because I spoke to Drew and Drew said that because he doesn't get to catch streams very often, he'd rather it was a YouTube video. Good morning, Chronicle. The amount of time animals spend not doing anything, like loafing under the table, does make me ponder how rarely humans just stop and don't do anything. This is the thing. I think there's a lot to be said for just not doing anything and not feeling guilty about not doing anything. I think, like, stealing the buns blueberries, they get some too. They do. Oh, look at he. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Whether any of it will actually work out, because I can notoriously make things that taste nice but look awful. So that is what I'm expecting it to do. To taste okay but look terrible. But we shall see. Taste is really the end goal. That's the thing. I'd prefer that it tastes nice instead of looking fancy. Powdered sugar on top of everything. Yeah, that's usually the plan. But I was just trying to think of, like, can you make a bun-safe miniature blueberry muffin for the buns? Do you know what? I messaged Kim yesterday and I was like, Kim, I don't suppose you have like a mini cupcake tray that I could borrow. And she messaged back just saying, "Are you making muffins for the hamster?" I was like, "No." But yeah, I think I found a recipe once to make little pancakes for Homs. Now you've suggested it. I mean, maybe I could do a bunny. You can make these little like oaty banana biscuits for bunnies that I found a recipe for before. So I could do those for the bunnies. You could have a proper like bunny home baking stream. Stop baking tiny pancakes. I can make tiny pancakes for Giulietta. Giulietta? I sent in a picture of Giulietta the other day, and the lady at the rescue was like, "We've just had no hamster interest recently." I was like, "Oh, poor little babies." So yeah, I think, but then again, like I said the other day, it just takes one person to be interested for her to get adopted. So Fifi has emerged. She's emerged from her if I adopt Giulietta, can you look after? Will she still live here? Are you just paying for her to become a permanent resident? Good morning, BG. How you doing? Okay, Gerry, would you like some banana? Okay, wait, let me remove. Ooh. Well, because there's no there is 2 slices. You don't have to fight over the same one. Because there's no Friday stream this week, I thought I would do a little banana-y Wednesday treat. Right, you have that bit, you have that bit. Thank you for getting it on my Jim Jams. Gerry, you gotta be quick if you're gonna get that bit. There we go. There we go. But I also got you a little blueberry if you wanted it, just because I'm doing blueberry things later. There we go. Well done, Fifi. He does not want the blueberry. It has been abandoned. It's been abandoned. See if Fifi wants it. Fifi. Fifi. Oh no. Is it a bad bloob? You can go. Gerry just wanted his banana. He has no patience for other fruit. He's just a banana boy. Where did he go? I can see his little, see just his little bum. Well done, Fifi. Eating your 5 a day. Well, you're 1 a week. You're 2 this week. You're very good. You're very good. How is Fifi not more chunky? She runs around a lot, to be fair. She does do many zoomies. Bye-bye, Cosmic. Have a good time with the doggos. She does have a lot of energy. Why are you breathing so quickly? What are you doing? Why are you all excited? Why are you all excited? What's going on? What's going on? She's just jiggling. I hope she's charging. Are you getting all charged up for zoomies? Have you really tuckered yourself out just by... Did you just get really overexcited? She did a lot of, like, destruction, and then she had banana. And now she's just overexcited. Sometimes she eats so quickly that she gets the hiccups. She is a little pickle. I mean, she can do her special attack next round. Oh, no. Oh, Raven's Watch update. What's happening? Why are you jiggling thus? I'm going to go see what the boy's doing. Give you time to calm down, because maybe it's just because I'm looking at you. It might just be that she is feeling perceived. Don't worry, Fifi, I get the same. You calm down. Good to Fifi. Meanwhile, boy, you resting your little chin on the chair. Oh, Gerry. No. Such a chill boy. Good night. There we go. Smush'ems. Smush'ems in. There we go. Oh, good baby. Yeah, he seems just so happy that he fits into the perfect little gap in the chair. It wasn't planned, but he does love it. He does love just being able to squeeze in. I need to think what order to try and do stuff in later, because the lemon biscuit dough needs to go in the fridge for a bit, and obviously the cheesecake is a no-bake one, so that can just be done whilst other stuff is in the oven. The brownie takes the longest time in the oven, so maybe that could be done first. The scones are probably the most important part, but also I feel like they could easily be done on the day so that they're still warm when we have them. So write down your task list notes. Yeah, I wrote out all of the whatchamacallit yesterday, all of the recipes and such. But also the brownie cools in the tin, so that should be okay. Boop, 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 boop. Trying to decide whether to add some peanut butter to it, because I do love peanut butter. Peanut butter chocolate brownies are so good. But then again, I do worry about messing with recipes that I've never made before, because what if I mess it up? Then I think I've only got crunchy peanut butter, which might be a bit odd. I was tempted to just make peanut biscuits, but I really like lemon biscuits. We also need to think how big to do everything, because it is meant to be like, because obviously you have a lot when you have an afternoon tea. So I don't think bunnies can eat peanuts. No, I think they're much too fatty for them. Julietta can. She likes peanuts. I often give her monkey nuts so that she can break into them herself, and she pouches the entire thing. Like, she will just shove the entire monkey nut full on into a pouch, and then she looks really lopsided. Citrusy baked anything slaps is true. It is true. There's a sneaky mouse in the woods. It's me. I am Squeaky. I am Squeaky. Small sandwiches and quite big cakes, yeah. So I know the 4 sandwiches that I'm going to do. And I do have to make up the mixture for those. Well, for 2 of them. I wish I had have thought to get a cake stand because I'm not really going to have anything to display it on, but I'm excited for tomorrow. It'll be nice to just have a day off with Alex, and we're going to walk around where we got married and then come home and have this afternoon tea. It should be a very chill day. Hopefully the weather will be okay because it was really nice at the weekend, and then it's just got like colder ever since. The more you talk, the less prepared you seem. The solid stream marketing. It'll be fine. It might be. I'll be honest, the main problem I'm having is whether to just do a roof and just stream with my phone. Just go bare bones, phone stream, tiny chat on screen, bish bash bosh, done. Or whether to stream on the laptop so that I can have music playing, so that there's Hiya Pierre to be on camp. Pierre was in my dream last night, which was odd. Or whether to try and use the laptop so that I can at least have a little bit of music playing. But then I won't be able to hear the music because I'm guessing that would like feed back to you. So it would just be for your sake, really. G was talking about my dreams? Oh no. Maybe we should get G to be on Comfort Zone. Can feel my tummy wanting to do a really big rumble. It wants to go because I am hungry. What was I gonna say? There it goes. I'm sorry, Anholm. I acknowledge that Pierre is the man of your dreams. Even though he's a baby. But then you're a baby, so maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. A baby. Just little babies. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I was gonna say a thing. It fell out my head. Oh yeah, the other thing I could do is just stream on my phone and just play Longest Johns on repeat for 3 hours on Echo Alexa, because they're not DMCA, so that'd be fine. I could do a very niche sea shanty and vegan baking stream. They always say to find a niche, don't they, for streaming? Maybe that could be mine. You don't have to go to the job centre today. Nice. Oh, sorry, dear. I think he's about to toffee. Did I interrupt? I did. That wouldn't drive anyone insane at all. I'm just gonna do 3 hours of streaming with a Wellerman on repeat for the entire time. Is that okay? Does that sound good? Everyone on board? Good. Play chicken on a raft for 3 hours. Hey, chicken on a raft day. Perfect. But I don't know, like, how bad it would sound if, I don't know how bad it would sound coming through the phone. And also, the problem would be that I can't help but sing along whenever I listen to them. So, and I don't really know the words, so I just make them up. But it's usually fine because I'm just on my own in the kitchen. And if you get it wrong, no one's there to know. So, yeah, there is that. So maybe I'll use the laptop so I can have music for you lot, but I'll just do like a shadow playlist. The complete playlist of Longest Johns is 4 hours, 33 minutes, so you wouldn't even need to repeat anything. Oh. The only problem is, sometimes when you ask, like, Alexa to play music, it will just randomly play, like, other music. It will play, like, 7 songs of the band you want to hear, and then it will be like, what about this, eh? And you're like, no. Get the Shadow Boss theme music on for the baking. Give us some intensity. Oh no. Maybe that's when I do the scones. That'll be the boss bake. Boss bake. But yeah. I'm gonna try my darndest to do some good stuff today, and then hopefully when it's all done tomorrow, I can send you pictures and be like, look, this is what I did, in that exact voice. But yeah, that's the plan, or as Kirsty would say, the plange for today. So we shall see. We shall see. It might all go wrong, but hopefully something will taste nice in all of it. I've made the lemon biscuits before. That was like the first baking stream I ever did, was making the lemon biscuits. So those, now I've said it, will probably be the one thing that do go wrong because I've got confidence in them. I don't even know what shape to make them. I have like bunny shape. And then I think I just have round. Maybe just round? Maybe they could just be round. But yeah. But yes, that is it. Oh yeah, isn't it? Is it Pride Month next month? Is that the brand allotted time of Pride? Although I think the Bristol Pride thing is in July. I do believe. Are you hoping Rythian misses a week of Kirby Craft eventually? No. Kirsty's had 2, and now I will have had 2. So Rythian isn't allowed to ever miss any. That is the whatchamacallit, the law. The law. That is the law. Look at this cute little boy. His head is so soft at the moment. So soft. Raid-wise, I guess should we go to what do you do the next day's attorney game? Oh no. Should we go to Overlight? I think Overlight raided yesterday. It'd be nice to return the favor. And yeah, I guess I will go and I'll do like, what time is it? 11, 12, 1. I'll do 2 hours of work, and then I will spend an hour trying to prep stuff for the stream. And then hopefully it'll be okay. Hopefully if I do a bit of just the boring prep stuff, it'll go smoother. Maybe. Don't think I've ever done anything that's gone smoothly, but maybe today's the day. Well, everyone, have a very lovely day. I'll see some of you later. But if not, I won't be back until next Monday because I'm having Thursday and Friday off. So yeah, I'll see some of you at 2, and the rest of you I will see next week. But remember to go and watch Kirsty and Rythian on Friday for Curry Craft. And I will speak to you all soon. Look after yourselves. Curry Craft. That's just Kirsty. I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. I'm going to see if in the time remaining I can get down to Gerry level. Bam. Look at this boy. Bam. One check. Thank you, Raffain. Thank you, Bubble. You did not get that. Oh, well, this is just a special after stream treat. This is just a special after stream treat for you all. Seeing the boy. The boy. Bye bye.